Have you ever asked yourself how you learn best? Whether it was by listening or by watching? And ultimately, does it even matter? The answer coming up. Hey YouTube, I'm Gustavo and welcome to Spot On Uni, the channel that's here to help you smash your exams and unlock your success. So if you haven't done it yet, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so that you're always notified when we have new content coming up. In this video, let us look at learning styles. Long story short, when we talk about learning styles, we're talking about the preference that people have when it comes to learning new stuff. And it's following a framework that was created 30 years ago that is called VARK. V stands for visual, A for oral, so listening, R for reading and writing, and K for kinesthetic, so learning by doing. This framework has been incredibly popular among teachers for the past 10 years, and a lot of students have followed it as a way of understanding how they learn best. This approach of encouraging students to understand what is their preferred way of learning and then adapt it to their learning situations has been widely criticized by many psychologists and pedagogues because they didn't believe it worked. Good news is there's groundbreaking research actually confirms whether or not it is the right thing to do, whether you should actually care about your learning styles or not. Back in March of this year, two researchers from the School of Medicine in the University of Indiana published a paper that explored whether VARK was a legit approach to learning and whether it had any impact on the performance of students. They conducted their research with hundreds of students across an entire term to understand whether the learning style had any impact in the final grades at the end of the term. By the end of the term, and looking at the results that students had, they made three massive discoveries. The first and critical discovery that they made is that there is no correlation between grade performance and preferred learning style, which means that whether you prefer to read stuff, to listen to videos, or to read books, it does not impact your final grade whatsoever. There is no distinction. So you are not advantaged or set back by what you prefer to use for your learning. The second thing that they discovered was that although all of the hundreds of students that were involved in the research knew their own personal preferred learning styles, only a third of them studied following that learning style. But where it becomes really interesting is that they then compared those that did follow their preferred learning styles and those that didn't. And what they realized was that there was no significant difference. In other words, whether you use your preferred way of learning or not, this has no impact whatsoever on your grades. So long story short, what the researchers have found is that the learning style doesn't matter. Whether you have a dominant learning style and whether you follow it has no impact whatsoever on your performance. The only thing that truly matters is having the right method. And as you know, I like to say that method is talent for breakfast. Because whether you actually follow your learning style or not doesn't matter. Whether you know what techniques to use to get the best return on your time and smash your exams does far more. And if you are ready to take the next steps to learn the right way and really boost your results, just check the YouTube card here above and you'll have some videos from this channel that teaches you how to really learn, how to study for some elements. Just go there, watch those videos because you'll be able to understand what the right technique is. Because whether you prefer to read, to listen, or to do doesn't matter. What matters is that you know what techniques to use and use them. Hey there! Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to find out about one technique that will give you an unfair advantage on top of everyone else, give you better grades by studying less, you can just follow this URL and I'll teach you exactly how to do it. I'll see you there. Take care.